My name is Dr. Brendan Nsikak, an Aquabomite, and I'm the CEO of Brendan Crystal Limited, an African director, FETV New York, producer of Mr. and Miss Nigeria International, African biggest and first ever mixed pageant in Africa, and also the producer of Infinite Runway, the first ever biggest Infinite ready to fashion show for the fashion designers. Since I'm in Aquabom here, let me talk about the one that's Aquabom here. Queen Messiata was my queen.
Okay, the one that went for Big Brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
And even
Which year?
2015, she went to US 2017 and won this international award for the brand for Nigeria.
Wow.
And her husband was a king of the brand.
Oh, wow. So that's where they met.
Yeah, that's what they bet.
Oh. The first edition. Who won the first edition? And what are your plans for the person who won the first edition?
As I'm talking now, the young boys dancing to America.
He's going to America.
Yes, apart from his millionary one. You know, yes.
Wow, where is he from?
He's from Aquabom, Joel Namso. He's a second year student of theater department at Aquabom State University.
Oh, really?
21-year-old boy, yeah. We came back from the state. What they know about Aquabom is talking about oil and gas. But with this Infinite Runway, we're having people say, let's go and shoot movie in Aquabom. Let's go to Aquabom. That's what we want to do. So we're having more Hollywood directors coming to Nigeria. Some international queens you don't want to unveil now, that also coming. I want to go and see Aquabom. They're also coming.
Wow. Hello everyone, my name is Ogayene, and today I'm here with the man behind the Mr. and Miss Nigeria International. And interestingly, for the last 30 years, they have been organizing this show. We have been having winners emerge from the platform, and some of them have gone international. We're about to have the 14th edition of that show, and is here to share with us what has been the challenges along the way in the last 13 years, what has been the achievement, and what they hope to do differently this particular edition. So please guys, let's join me and welcome my guest today. Hello sir.
How are you, sir?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay, sir. It's nice meeting you, and very, very interesting to know that for the last 13 years, you and your team, your partners, they have been organizing the Mr. and Miss Nigeria International. So sir, before we go into what has been like in the last 13 years, can we get to know you, sir?
Okay, my name is Dr. Brendan Nsikak, an Aquabomite.
Wow.
And I'm the CEO of Brendan Crystal Limited, an African director, FETV New York, producer of Mr. and Miss Nigeria International, African biggest and first ever mixed pageant in Africa, and also the producer of Infinite Runway, the first ever biggest Infinite ready to fashion show for the fashion designers.
Okay, you say that the Mr. and Miss Nigeria is the first ever mix.
Yes.
How do you mean?
Okay, we've been having Miss and we're having Mr. So we're looking for a way to match, because it's like you send a child to a male school, then a child to female school, and you know they cannot really cohere together. Okay. But we're talking about what would be unique. So we came out with the first ever. There's never been any mixed pageant, Miss and Mr. together in Africa. So we came out with 13 years ago.
Are you serious?
Yes, we're always the first in everything we do.
Okay, all right. And then you also talk about the Infinite Runway.
Yes, Infinite Runway is a reality TV show for designers.
Okay.
Where 10 designers will put in the house, and they fight for the winner. At the end, every day is a fiction, just like the other reality show, but this is different because it's a blend of fashion, tourism, and entertainment together. Okay. Yes. Okay, so they are expected to create everything within the house. Yeah, you're expected to do a challenge within 2 hours and defend it. Wow. From the drawing, sketching, from cutting, from sewing, then after showcasing, then you have to face the judges. Okay, so you guys are bringing these two shows together. Yes. That's what I'm saying. We're always the first in everything we do. Okay, all right. Let's go back 13 years ago. What was it like starting the Mr. and Miss Nigeria International? Oh my God. I could say I was born into pageantry environment because I remember my sister won the national queen. Okay. My soul rest in peace. Then I had opportunity of traveling out for my postgraduate diploma in South Africa, and my lecturer, I was studying kinesiology, was a producer of Miss South Africa. Okay. And I was opportune to work with her. But one day I saw Miss Nigeria and a manager You know, when you're in the front line, you just saw your color. You know, I read that. Oh my God, what are you doing here? So they invited them to come for South Africa for a program, and boom, I was so thrilled. So after about 6 months, I came down for holiday, and I didn't want to be idle. So one of the school, my friend sister owned a school in Lagos, in Nsikak. Brendan, please, I know you studied dance and kinesiology. Can you come and put us through South African dance, something like that? So, funnily for me, the girl, a child I was leading in that dance class, happened to be a daughter of then Miss Nigeria manager, let Mrs. Atumba Yomenonuga.
Okay.
So, and while I was having a class, I just saw Miss Nigerian car, and I saw the manager step down. I just ran out. Just, what are you doing here? I saw you 6 months ago. What are you doing here? I said, okay, I came in for holiday. You know what this woman did? She just called a manager then. I have found a choreographer and groomer for Miss Nigeria then. Please, from today, you're chaperone. That was it. I told her, I just came in for holiday. I had to go. I said, go back and come back. So I went back to SA, and I was fed back to Nigeria to produce Miss Nigeria then many years ago. So when then I moved into producing of Miss Tourism, and also worked with the MBGN at that time. Then I had opportunity of working with Miss Nigeria UK. So the point is that when you're working with someone, you can't express yourself. There's a limit. So I love expression, being a theater background. Let me work, you criticize me. So that give you a wrong scale. If I want to talk to correct the ills in society, come up with your brand. We got a brand registered. So that's how it started.
Okay, sir. So in the last 13 years, what has it been like? And then we also see that some people just organize pageantry, and then after the crown, nothing else is said about the queen. So how have you been following up with your queen? What are they doing? Like, let's say in the last 13 years, you must have produced about 13 queens. Where are they today?
More than
13.
You know, we are, that's why we are different, not just a queens and kings.
Okay.
You know, in the course of the
kings and queens. Sorry.
In the course of this, I would give you some names. You know, and it had been. Oh, I wish that the government can come in to regulate this industry, because so many are jumped into the destroy industry. For the people that have gone to study it, have invested their time and energy and resources. The pageant is not something you can just come in and want to make money out. You must ready to serve humanity. So those people, most of them who are coming to in the industry, doesn't have the passion of serving industry. They have a passion of making money out. So it brings a lot of things out there. It has been challenging, but the good thing still going. 13 years back to back, 14 years back to back, non-stop. We don't miss out a year. Most of other pageantry do miss a year or two, but I went back to back. We have produced, and I can boldly say now, 75% of my queen are foreign based. Not because they leave the country. The contact they made, they use that contact making. Some of them are now master degree holder, enterprise holder, brand holders, and some of them are at least, since I'm in Akwa Ibom here, let me talk about the one in Akwa Ibom here. Queen Mesiata was my queen. Okay,
the one that went for Big Brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
And even 2015, she went to US 2017 and won this international award for the brand for Nigeria. Wow. And her husband was a king of the brand.
Oh, wow. So that's where they met.
Yeah, that's where they met. Oh. You know, I could say I'd be father of them, you know, a thing like that. And we have the biggest Nigerian male fashion model that best in Dubai was my king 2014. And that's been King Matthew Monday. Is the biggest Nigerian male model best outside the country.
Wow.
Then Victoria Damakbara that won the first of the world came from my brand. Jassi Gaga, who is the biggest female model right now based in Dubai, came from the brand.
Wow, this is actually very interesting.
Triumph Moses, who owns the biggest auto brand in Abuja, he was the one who represented Nigeria at Mr. Global 2019 and came top 5 from this brand. A lot in terms of international L'Oreal. Queen Mesiata was the first ever woman, apart from Agbani, that got crowned the Black Queen, Miss International World 2017. We went back to the Bahamas 2018, and the queen that just passed out, Queen Mercy, so may in perfect peace, came top 5 in the same competition. Then 2019, Tryon went to what they call it, Thailand for Mr. Global and placed top 5. Then the year of COVID, we produced 2 queens who went to Ecuador 2021 and won the.
I know if I give you all the time, you continue to mention more names. Okay, sir. So how can someone participate in your pageant? Is it like individuals buy the form and filling, or they are brought in from different states to represent different states?
Okay.
How do you get the
At the
people,
moment,
the contestants?
we have 8 states that we have given franchise to organize their pageant.
Okay.
Those 8 states will produce their queens and king, while the rest pick up the form and come for audition and giving audition into it.
Okay. So that means from the estate that you are giving the franchise, nobody can from that state pick up your form.
No, nobody.
Okay.
Yeah, but because when we can only have a queen and a king that represent the brand, there we don't need to have if you pick up the form, then the point you're not going to represent your state.
Okay.
You may represent another state.
Okay. Let's talk about the new brand you people just introduced into your project, the Infinite Runway. Okay. The first edition. Who won the first edition, and what are your plans for the person who won the first edition?
As I'm talking now, the young boy is dancing to America.
He's going to America.
Yes, apart from his millionary one, you know. Yes.
Wow, where is he from?
It's from Akwa Ibom, Joel Namso. He's a 2-year, second-year student of theater department at Akwa Ibom State University.
Oh, really?
21-year-old boy, yeah. And yes, the winner of Inferno represents not just Akwa Ibom, not just Nigeria, represent Africa and Brooklyn Fashion Week. In the history of Brooklyn Fashion Week, there's no Nigerian that ever featured on that platform as at now, except us.
Wow. Okay, sir. So let's look at the event that is coming up this year. What should we expect? Okay,
I said we always the first. We produce the content, we give others to copy, we move ahead. This year is intense because right now the Infinite Runway is streamlined in 5 major platforms in US. And this year's script was approved by Netflix. Of course, they're out of Africa, but they said we could produce it, and they asked to come back to Akwa Ibom. So it was last week. Last year was 14 days camping. This is 20 days camping. It was intense. The reason because that other reality shows shot inside the hall, but we take our own to Eco Tourist Center. That's what makes us different. You know, we combine tourism, entertainment, fashion, and beauty together.
Okay. 20 days camping,
yes,
for the fashion contest,
both together.
Oh
yeah. No, last year we brought in other models,
okay,
to be paired up with the designers.
Okay.
But this year it's a one uniform now. So all the contestants from Miss Nigeria International and Miss Nigeria International are also competitors with the designer. So designer will pay into a male and a female.
Okay.
But when a designer is evicted, the model will not be evicted because he or she still continue to become the Mr. Nigeria International or Miss Nigeria International, but only the designer will be evicted from the house.
Okay, all right. So when are we expecting this event?
Okay, grand finale is 19 or 20 October, the third Sunday in October, okay, here in Akwa Ibom State.
Okay. Okay, so is there any other information that people outside they should know, and like any other information they should know about what you people are bringing to Akwa Ibom?
Okay, I would say we are bringing, because we for this year the event going to be directed again by FETV New York. So we're having more Hollywood directors coming to Nigeria.
Wow.
So that our own well-equipped Nigerian cinematographer and director can learn from there, because the main aim of this is to come and teach, can take over. You understand? So we're expecting that to be in full intense, and we are changing some concept in the pageant because we have to be very sensitive about they said we are. This is certain area they say it's okay. We don't want to see more fleshy, just cut the bit, so we're going to work on that, so we not offend the eyes of the people.
Okay. You all have heard from the director and the man behind the Mr. and Miss Nigeria International and the Infinite Runway. So I hope you should anticipate. So sir, if people want to make inquiries about this, how do they get to you or to your company?
Too bad, because the Infinite Runway, we had 1,120
already
close.
And you're looking for how many persons?
15.
Wow,
but for those contesting for Mr. and Miss Nigeria International, the form will close April 20.
Okay.
So you can only get us through internet log on to www.mrandmissnigeriainternational.com.
Okay.
Yes.
So you see a form there.
Yes, or you can go to any of social media at Mr. and Miss Nigeria International, Facebook, IG, Twitter, X. Then our number, the direct number you can call is 0803 3460 308. We will be able to assist you if you cannot fill the form online.
Okay. All right. So you have heard from the boss. If you're interested, please call the number and get your form. Please don't miss this because you will be going international if you are lucky to be the winner. Sir, sure, that's
Yes,
the truth.
yes. Thank you so much, and thank you. I don't know, but I have to say this, but thank you to the visionary governor of Akwa Ibom State, the man of the people, that Pastor Dr. Umo Eno. The Arise agenda, and when I look at his cabinet this year with the new blood in it, he is actually saying to reposition Akwa Ibom State, and that's why we are key into that in that
Arise.
Yes, for what we have done now, and what, because when we came back from the state, what you know about Akwa Ibom is talking about oil and gas. But with this infinite runway, we're having people say, let's go and shoot movie in Akwa Ibom. Let's go to Akwa Ibom. That's what we want to do.
Because we have a lot of tourist sites.
Yes, and that's why we are here to be one of those that partner with the state government to make it happen.
All right, please welcome to Akwa Ibom, and we are hoping to see all these big names that you say will be coming to Akwa Ibom.
Of course. If you go through the platform, you see the big name that was the last year, you're going to see this year also. And there's some international queens you don't want to unveil now that are also coming. I want to go and see Akwa Ibom. They're also coming.
Wow. This seems like something that's going to be very big. So guys, so please anticipate.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, boss.
Thank you. I appreciate it.